Glad to have you with us from Stillwater, Oklahoma, Boone Pickens Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Michigan Wolverines and the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sideline. Holly?
Guys, checking in with the Wolverines head coach before the game. Coach said his message to the team this week is we have got to play every single game like it's a playoff game. They have done well in the conference so far, and he wants to continue that dominance, but consistency is the key. He keeps telling his team we just have to go 1-0 this week to keep that consistent approach going. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. So Oklahoma State's offense will have the football first. They'll be matched up against one of the best secondaries in the country. Running inside, it's Hawkins. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll run it again. Hard-hitting tackle.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Looking to the big tight end. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play. And after the pick, there is an injured player who's still on the field. This offense has it with really good field position. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Working that left side now. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Play fake, Underwood. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The run inside. It's Hawkins. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Defense a little too anxious there. They're just making it easier for this offense. Well, that changed things a bit after the penalty. It's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Snagged out of the air.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long.
There's some room. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Cowboys are rolling down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
They'll take the help from the penalty, but it's still 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. From the gun, give on the inside. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Wolverines can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Underwood. The sure hands, it's Marshall.
That's a great example of the defense there, tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. 3rd down and a big one for the Cowpokes. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point.
It's a fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense. Running inside, it's Hawkins. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got a man, it's Hawkins. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the play fake on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Breaks a tackle. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Cowboys! Extra point here will tie the game.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Power football with the run. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Fires to the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Another incompletion on... Now,
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
books it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Slips through the line. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He makes a catch. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the Cowboys peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Gets rid of it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll run it. It's Hawkins. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Now the play fake. Blasted as... Go. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. The sure hand. coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
And he puts through the extra point. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. The give. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Might as well stick with him. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
A huge play there, and he has them set up and in business at the 30.
And that's really good by this offense, understanding exactly what you're getting. You're getting cover 2. Where is the weakness? That's what you need to figure out, where the weakness of defenses are. And in cover 2, you got that middle of the field safety and the corner that squats. Right there on the outside part of the field is where you want to attack. Nice execution.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Here's Underwood to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Buchanan. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Underwood. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and goal. They go play action, Bryce Underwood. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they force the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2 heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Could not make his way to the corner. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Green. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Started this drive with a bang, but now it is 3rd down. Looking to throw again. Gets it to the back, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. The Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Michigan offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Makes the catch. It's Marshall. Oh, he's got some space. Up near the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15.
Man, you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. They can make plays. They can run people over. They can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Snap to the back. Maybe a crease. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Throwing, Underwood. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Man, you gotta love when your offenses start to get to this point and they see coverages. They understand cover 2. Cornerback wants to sit in the flats. Safety in the middle of the field. Where's the hole? How can I exploit it? Nice job, receiver, running straight down the sidelines, and the timing of the ball right between the corner and the safety. That's really good execution by this offense.
From the red zone, it's Marshall. Next, going for the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it off with the score from the 4. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got a man. It's Hawkins. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they use a timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Now it's a 1st down from the 43-yard line. Wants to throw it again. Pocket breaking down.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Sixth play of the drive coming up. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. Looking to throw on first down. On target. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Before they snap the ball on second down, timeout is called. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll run play action. Going for 6. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up, and take all the momentum into halftime.
And the extra point is good. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Laterals it back. Bringing the heat. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We begin with a look at Illinois taking on the number 11 team, the Vanderbilt Commodores.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Underwood. Got his man on the right. Turning it on. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. Got the quick pass. Runs through him. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan! With that, they grab the lead here in the second half. That's his 3rd score of the game, and he's up to double figures with 10 on the season. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. He'll start the return inside his 5. They tried to get the wall set up for him, not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. Oklahoma State sends out the offense to start this drive. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll move the wide receiver.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. On the move, he fires. Oh, he can't hang on. That one was nearly picked off. Instead, he'll force a fourth down. And the Cowboys will punt this one away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Finds his man. It's Buchanan. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. To the air, it's Underwood. Zips it out to his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Play action with Underwood. Under fire. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Marshall. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on third down. Underwood trying to cut through the noise. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. Incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Wolverines line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Using his legs, it's Hawkins. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on 1st down. Quick completion to the right. There he goes. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Back to pass. He's got him. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick spin on the run. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the 1st down, lower my shoulder, be physical.
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Pulls it and fires to the left. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. It's caught. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on fourth down. And the field goal unit is on the field. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. The lead now trimmed to 28-24.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Snap to the back. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. The RPO, it's complete. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. On the run, it's Marshall.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to the back. And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure right now on this down if you're on offense because your last 2 plays have gone nowhere. You know the defense just needs to get the football back to give their team an opportunity to go win the game. So you're probably going to have to throw to get this first down. A lot of pressure here on the quarterback, Dave.
Yeah, and how I throw, I think, is important. This is a time where I love moving my quarterback outside the pocket, making it an easy throw, or let him run the football, and if he doesn't get it, the clock still ticks. It's still my friend.
Rolling right and going deep. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Well, he's had the hot hand, 3 TDs in the game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rock some more here, Paul.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical team. He does a really good job finding the end zone, running the football. That's why they featured him today.
Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
After getting stopped on that second down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
Makes a catch. Touchdown, Michigan! And they take it in for 6 more points. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They go right back to him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on third down. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. They'll take the help from the penalty, but it's still 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab.
This is the moment for offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Got a little space. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Cowboys want to move quickly.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Turns it loose. Intercepted to stop the threat. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Drives into the pile just to pick up of 1. They'll spot it at the 10. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Trying to impose their will with the run. At the 20, he's got space. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 24. A big run, creating a little space for this offense. It's 1st down from back at their own 24-yard line. Here's Underwood to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Give that guy a lot of credit, man. He was able to somehow avoid that sack, but nobody open downfield, throws it away.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Motion from the back. Snap to the back. He breaks a tackle. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it, setting up a 4th down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And if you're going to play zone coverage, man, you've got to get to the quarterback because those holes are going to pop open at some point. Nice.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He'll be stopped short of the 40, right at the 41, and this interception has given them a great opportunity. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Motion from the wide receiver. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. So now it's second and long. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Timeout taken now by Oklahoma State. That's their second. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. He might want another play. Bryce Underwood from the gun on third down. He lets one fly deep. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Wolverines will send out the punt unit. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. To the air on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Fakes the grab on the left. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Second and 10, he'll throw again. Makes the catch. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Third down play from the gun. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Zings it complete to the right. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. The Cowboys, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wants to throw on first down. He wants a big play here late. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's the pressure. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
Well, they're not able to hook up there, but considering this guy already has 2 touchdown catches in this game, now the offensive coordinator is dialing up more passes his way, and you know the quarterback, he's got like a sonar on him. He's always aware of where he is, and I like the idea. I'm going to keep throwing this guy the football and see if he can get another touchdown.
all business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes.